Well, all eyes are on the Supreme Court as President Trump plans to announce his pick to fill the vacant court seat tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sources tell CBS News that the leading candidates are believed to be two federal appeals court judges with very conservative records.
Neil Gorsuch is a Denver-based judge, and Thomas Hardiman serves for the Third Circuit in Pittsburgh. The Supreme Court announcement was moved up by the White House amid growing tension over the president's executive order temporarily banning immigration. CBS News chief legal correspondent Jan Crawford joins me now from Washington. Okay, got that right, Jan.
That's a ridiculous long title. Anyway,
title.
I'm a correspondent. I'm a reporter.
She's always humble no matter what she's covering. I like that. Jan, I want to ask you, of the two, is there one that makes more sense to replace Antonin Scalia? Right now, the bench is 4-4, evenly split, and when Antonin Scalia was around, it tilted conservatively. So what are you making of the two names?
Well, I mean, when you think about replacing Justice Scalia, he was a conservative icon, an intellectual giant, an anchor of the right on that Supreme Court. And so, many conservatives had urged President Trump to nominate a worthy successor, not only someone who would vote with a conservative bent, but who would be an intellectual force on the court, capable of going toe-to-toe with the intellectual strength of the justices that President Obama and President Clinton nominated. And so I think that is why you're seeing Neil Gorsuch emerging as the leading candidate. His academic credentials are impeccable. Harvard, he's got a PhD in philosophy, legal philosophy from Oxford. And his record on the bench is highly regarded. His writing, because he's so well-read and educated, his writing is crisp and with a clarity that I think people who love Justice Scalia would appreciate seeing. He is considered a learned student of the law and a learned person in life. He's got a wife and two children, and I think that is who would probably be the leading and most worthy successor, most people believe, to Justice Scalia. Of course, the other candidate that the president has been considering has a very different life story, also very conservative, and also would be a reliable conservative, most people believe. Thomas Hardiman grew up outside of Boston. He now lives in the Pittsburgh area. He was the first person in his family to go to college. He went to Notre Dame, graduated with honors, and then drove a taxi to put himself through law school here in Washington at Georgetown. So he kind of has that pull yourself up by the bootstrap story, that people love, and I think he would be very difficult for Democrats to block. But I'm also getting the sense that the White House is ready for this fight, and they are going to go with the nominee with a long view that this is a person who will serve on the Supreme Court for a generation and is replacing a conservative icon.
Jan Crawford, thank you so much.
Thank you.